Sports. And here's what the Milwaukee Bucks schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll head home to take on the Toronto Raptors. And then on Wednesday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming to town.
And you know, for that matchup with Charlotte, that will be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
And the Milwaukee starting 5. As always, it's Middleton and Giannis at the forward spots. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for the Knicks, we've got Mitchell Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the 4-man spot. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
And Allie LaForce spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Allie.
We discussed the challenges a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo presents for his defense, and coach responded saying he's a handful for sure. I told our guys to make sure we seal up any lanes to the basket and just try to make him beat us with his jumper. It won't be easy, but coach feels like they'll be able to make it a little more difficult for Giannis. Guys?
Allie, thank you.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Now here's Lillard. He has 6. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And Giannis with the dunk.
Got to appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis, rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Towns a screen on Lillard. Here's Brunson outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
Now here's Brunson. 33 points last game. Rejected by Lopez.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back. Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Brunson against Lillard. Launches a 3. Towns passes to Brunson. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Anunoby. And he slams it in one-handed.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
It's Lillard with the drive. And the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Bridges passes to Brunson. Screen by Bridges. Brunson against Lillard, and Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got his 2nd basket on the night.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
Bridges against Lillard. Nice D from Bridges.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
B.A., it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
And he recovers it.
Well, I think effort might be the calling card of Mikal Bridges. This guy is willing to hit the offensive glass. All about how much do you want it.
Now here's Lillard. 14 points his last outing. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Bridges against Trent. Towns down low. Robinson on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Bridges. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee in the lead. Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brunson. Lillard looking around. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Lillard finds Trent. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. On the wing, it's Trent Jr. and Middleton. And it's Lillard in at the point. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. And the Knicks with the possession here, following the score by Milwaukee. Here's Bridges. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Well, when Mikal Bridges was drafted in 2018, his hometown team, the Philadelphia 76ers, elected to trade him after selecting him.
And B.A., he made no secret of the fact that that was a heartbreaking moment at the time. Consider that his mom actually worked in the Sixers front office in the...
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
At the line, 2 shots. The people will be reviewed under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
What an aggressive slam by Middleton. Oh, my. I mean, I like when he uses his athleticism like this.
Outside Anunoby. Brunson, a screen on Middleton. Anunoby on the take. The shot misses. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. Lillard against Anunoby. Lopez, the screen on Anunoby. Lillard kicks it out to Middleton. Antetokounmpo outside. Lets it go from deep. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. Now it's a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And the Knicks, another three. All right, George, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams at crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that would separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
Towns for three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they faced the Knicks.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
5 on the clock. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, Lillard, the one flying high.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Brunson with the bucket.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Out to the right wing. Oh, great work by Lillard in the paint.
And you see why he's one of the top scorers in the league. Lillard does it in so many ways.
And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 12 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive. And he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Lillard.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
And Bridges, here we go. Back to Anunoby. Puts up a 3. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Anunoby. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter. Up in time. The shot off that time. And so it's OG Anunoby making things happen for New York. Hit a couple. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
And a look here now at the Bucks. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have.
Now let's change gears back to the New York Knicks, who find themselves in a tightly contested ball game.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
They've got Precious Achiuwa. Josh Hart is out there with Miles McBride, and it's Sims in at the center, locking down the middle. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. Number 5, the Knicks.
Well, they made a huge commitment to rebounding last year, and it showed in the numbers. They were spectacular.
Outside McBride. Achua with a screen on right. From outside the arc. Outside McBride. There's a screen. Pass to Sims. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Bucks trail by 3. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Connaughton goes in. Pass to right. 6 on the shot clock. Portis outside. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
There's the drive. Here's Achua. Banked it in off the glass. Achua's got his first 2 points of the night.
How about the quick first step by Achua on that drive? Nice.
Here's Wright. It's rebounded by McBride. New York leading by 5. To the middle. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Bucks trail by 7. Right outside. Pass to Prince. Right with a screen on Achua. Prince on the attack. And that one. Is hammered home.
Boy, off the bounce, Taurean Prince can be so dynamic. The speed, the power, all of those things make it tough on the defense.
Outside Achua. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Pass to Achua. With 1 on the clock, shoots over Portis. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Well, length, athleticism, Achua, tough matchup on the interior.
Prince. And he dunks it down.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. McBride passes to Achua. Outside Hart.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Hart's got his first bucket in this one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Bucks trail by 7. Here's Connaughton. That one goes in.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
The Knicks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Hart. Outside Achua. Pass to Sims. McBride with it. Just 5 on the clock. Yes, it's good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
38.
Portis the screen. Prince down low. Off target at the rim. New York leading by 7. Achua inside. Covered by Connaughton. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And here's McBride. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hart. Blocked! 32 seconds left in the third. Prince, a screen on Hart. Right, pass to Prince. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, fast off his feet and up at the rim in a hurry. Taurean Prince with an easy one.
Outside Hart. Takes the 3. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at the Bucks. On the wing, it's Trent Jr. and Middleton. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. Anunoby can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
4-3, and Lillard gets it to go on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Lillard's got 23 points. Robinson, a screen on Lillard. Lillard against Brunson. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Lillard with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Trent. And there it is for him. Trent's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
Here's Brunson. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Trent. Lillard against Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dame goes in.
Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
Outside Robinson. Bridges against Trent. Bridges passes to Robinson. And he converts the layup. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Mitchell Robinson's field goal percentage is high, and the reason is these are the kinds of looks he creates.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
For 3, Bridges. Rebound by Middleton. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
2 minutes remaining.
Bridges against Lillard to take the lead, and they recover it.
That activity on the defensive end paying off for Bridges right there.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter. Brunson finds Anunoby. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Offensive board. The kick out to Brunson. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
To the inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Inside, here's Towns, and it's Towns with the power finish.
When your stars shine bright in the toughest moments, Towns the look of a superstar.
Lillard against Anunoby. It's tipped. Now we've got an intentional foul. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Lillard can't get it to go. And New York has possession. 6-point game. Anunoby for 3. Drills it from deep.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And the Bucks miss again. Now the Knicks with it. They're on an 11-2 run. Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, you love his toughness. You can tell that this young guy cares. The game is important to Karl Anthony Towns.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and
Get ready for some NBA action. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Wednesday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And that game against Brooklyn, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Running the wings, it's Oubre and George. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the 1. And for
wow! Goodness, man! Oh, the electric Tyrese Maxey.
Hard to talk about a guy who can completely take over. Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, I love his energy. I love his focus. I love his love for the game. He is relentless. What's amazing is that there's still so much upside there, Kevin.
Beyond the arc. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
From three-point land, few guys in this league are better than Maxey. You have to run him off that line.
Anunoby passes to Towns. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
Towns kicks to Anunoby. Towns against Martin. And that one's good. Towns.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
The 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Martin with a screen on Bridges. Here's Maxey. Buries it down low. Maxey's got 10 points.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Brunson the bounce pass. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Brunson the pass to Bridges. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Now that the new season is tipped off, Richard, how important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistent.
Maxey, no good. New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. On deep, Brunson. Offensive rebound. Out to Bridges. Maxey against Brunson. 5 to shoot. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. The 76ers, number 1.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
Outside, George. 1:46 left to play here in the first. In the corner, Drummond with it. Oubre against Brunson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Towns.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Maxey looking it over. In the corner, George with it. Embiid sets the pick for George. Another miss by Philadelphia. New York's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Anunoby against George. There's 25 seconds left in the first. Pass to Drummond, out to the right wing. Three-pointer by Embiid. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And now we've got the intentional foul. The Knicks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
13 foul.
The free throw drops for Towns.
At the line, 2 shots.
And Towns drops them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
They need this. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Knicks lead by... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. Andre Drummond is out there with Joel Embiid, and it's George in at the 3 spot. Clock at 2. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. The Knicks leading by 5. Takes a step back. Brunson up top. He has 6. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
The New York Knicks, they come in off the loss to the Pacers in Indy. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Back to Bridges. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 8-point game. Embiid with a screen on Bridges. Bridges against Maxey. 6 to shoot. Oubre, a screen on Bridges. No good on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
On deep, Brunson. Offensive rebound. Towns kicks to Brunson. And now the 76ers on the break. And stolen by Anunoby. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Brunson against Maxey. Out to the wing. Towns wide open. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The 76ers trail by 8. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Maxey, that's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
What you love about Max is he plays with so much energy, it's hard to keep up with.
Brunson against Maxey. Brunson right side. Robinson finds Anunoby. 4 on the shot clock. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Anunoby's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks. The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Maxey against Anunoby. Outside, George. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and Embiid throws it down.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
Here's Brunson. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front.
Pass to Embiid. And that's an intentional foul.
Jalen Brunson, first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 1:17 left in the first half of basketball. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. George passes to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Brunson outside. They kick out to Anunoby. Robinson a screen on Oubre. Anunoby has the open look. Second chance effort. Here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
But on that shot, with that, the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Maxey.
I'll tell you, when Maxey gets into his rhythm, he can go all night long.
Outside, Towns. Out to Brunson. No one near him. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. That's now 8 points here for Jalen Brunson.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's George, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Philadelphia 76ers. Thanks for spending half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Hart is out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Achua. And it's Sims in at the 5, down low. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. There's a screen by Achua. The dunk by Achua.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
23.
Here's McCain. Defended by Hart. Pass to McCain. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Now, Hart. Nothing on the board. 6 on the shot clock. Driving in. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Lowry fires away from outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Now, here's Achua. He's guarded closer. And the basket is good. Achua's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
76ers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Gordon a screen. Outside Lowry. Here's the 3. He doesn't hit that one.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's McBride. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Richard, close to a decade ago, Eric Gordon won the 6th Man of the Year award, and he is still a force off the bench.
Gordon is still a factor from outside. Not as much burst as he had before, but you got to respect his drive. His game has aged very well.
There's a screen. Down low. Here's Yabusele.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's McBride. While recovering. Here's Achua. Back to McBride. From past the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McBride's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 9 points. 1:15 left in the third quarter. Takes the 13-footer. That's good on the jump shot. Lowry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Lowry does a good job of getting off his shot in that mid-range area.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. Outside Lowry. Drummond sets the screen for Gordon. Bangs home the trifecta.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
They grab their own miss. Here's Ryan. It's good from long range. Ryan's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
3-pointer Lowry, and he trades.
NBA rules is overturned. There will be 2 minutes.
Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty.
And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him. You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Lowry. Martin is out there with Yabusele, and there's Gordon. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
All right, David, thanks.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Robinson against Embiid. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
A fantastic shooter from deep. George forces defenders out, and then that just opens up the driving lanes for him.
Here's Anunoby, and he's good on the three ball. Anunoby's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Maxey kicks to Oubre. George with the ball. Towns on him.
And holding nothing back there. George gives the dunk his all.
Anunoby, a screen on Maxey. On deep, Brunson. They get it back. The kick out to Towns. Robinson passes to Bridges. Outside, Towns. Back to Bridges. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The 76ers trail by 7. Fires from deep. That's good for George on the assist by Drummond. George has got 7 now in this quarter.
This is what Paul George...
Oh, that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo!
Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Oubre outside. Embiid in the corner. And they'll turn over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. New York leading by 6. Brunson down the lane. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Drummond sets the screen for Maxey. And he banks in the layup.
When Maxey is feeling himself, he can really fill up that stat sheet.
Knicks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. A kick out to Towns. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Embiid with it. Robinson picks him up. The 76ers trail by 7. Embiid with a screen on Anunoby. Oubre against Anunoby. Oubre passes to Maxey. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Anunoby. Takes the 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Inside. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Maxey attacked without any hesitation. I love the confidence from the young fella.
The kick out to Towns. Brunson sets a screen for Towns. Lets it go from deep. Hands it from downtown. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Embiid with a screen on Brunson. Outside, Maxey. In the corner, George with it. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You can tell Maxey enjoys moving the ball. He likes setting up other guys.
Brunson goes in. And yes, it's good. 9 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so it's the Knicks with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday. And here's what the Milwaukee Bucks schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. Then on Wednesday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming to town.
And that game against Houston, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. Then there's Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the 4 slot. And for the Bucks, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. And it's Middleton in at the 3, small forward.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the Bucks head coach. The biggest focus on the defensive end, the big man, Joel Embiid. Coach telling me that they've talked a lot about how to defend Embiid. They have a great film session on it, but at the end of the day, he said Joel is a monster down low, so there's only so much you can do. It'll be fun watching the process do his thing tonight, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah. I'll tell you this, young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Philadelphia. Trent, the pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Middleton from the outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, there's a good reason this guy shoots as many threes as he does. Chris Middleton is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Outside Maxey. Drummond with the screen. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Look at Lillard rising up there. Wow, didn't know you had that, Dane.
The 76ers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Screen by Embiid. George passes to Embiid. Rebound by Middleton. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Lillard can't get it to go.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Oubre against Trent. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oubre so quick off the floor.
Lillard against George. Now here's Lillard, tightly guarded, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket. Still very early, Clark, but some teams off to a blistering start.
Well, my motto, Brian, is that you can enjoy it and should while it lasts. Everybody's going to hit some air pockets and turbulence at some point. It's how you navigate that determines the outcome of your season. Kelly Oubre Jr. dialing it up from 3. The sweet lefty.
And it's Trent penetrating. It's Middleton on the wing. And the 3 off target. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And Embiid throws it down.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer, Allen Iverson, back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable. Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Embiid, a screen on Lillard. Lillard against Maxey. 5 to shoot. Embiid, high post. Pass to Drummond. Lets it fly. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo. And And a big finish by Giannis.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Now Drummond, Middleton covering. Drummond against Middleton. Drummond with the bucket.
Aggressive drive to the rack. If that's who his defender's going to be, he has some weight to throw around to his advantage.
Lillard looking around. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And there's the screen. Antetokounmpo against Embiid. Three-pointer. Lillard pulls down the board. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
It's George with the drive. And the jam by George. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
It's stolen by Maxey. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Philadelphia on top, leading by 1. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Joel Embiid is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Maxey in at the point. Lillard against George. Fires top of the key. Lillard outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Trent for 3. Paul George pulls down the board.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Here's Maxey. He takes it in, and he jams it home with authority.
Boy, I like it. Quick, aggressive move by Maxey.
Bucks trail by 6. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Graham. Trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
Wright's checked in for Milwaukee. Lillard against Maxey. Good work there as it goes. Maxey's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
And the dunk by Lillard.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you.
Middleton really is an amazing shooter. Absolutely amazing, especially from long distance.
Embiid, a screen on Lillard. Maxey surveys. Down low. Oh, deflected. Lopez with the steal. And they're on the break. Lillard outside. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
That one drops for him.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Lillard against George. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Maxey against Lillard. Now here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Middleton against George. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
For 3, Maxey. They get the rebound to the left side wing. Drummond finds Maxey. George a screen on Lillard. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
That free throw good from Middleton. After his rookie year, Clark, Chris Middleton got traded to Milwaukee.
Well, there were no ripples when this trade happened, B.A. No earth-shaking or anything like that, but it was major for the Bucks and Chris Middleton. He's been a multi-time All-Star, and he also was huge in that championship run in 21 for the Bucks.
Maxey passes to George. Fires the 3. Philadelphia with another miss. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. And that's the 3rd game out of 4 at home for them. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Pass to Lopez. Yes! Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 5 assists tonight.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Milwaukee out in front, up by 4. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaFour. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined.
Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Prince. Gary Trent is out there with Pat Connaughton. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Smith in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Trent with it, checked by Gordon. Back to Trent. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
To the wing, right side. Drummond to screen on Prince. Here's McCain. Count that one. McCain's got his first 2 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
The three from Prince. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Lowry, good.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Connaughton passes to Prince. Out to Portis. Back to Prince. Trent with a screen on Gordon. Prince with the bucket. Prince has got 5 now.
You know, Prince is far from just a shooter and penetrator, folks. I mean, this guy's got a nice feel for how to play inside, too.
Lowry surveys the D. Up and in on the layup. Lowry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Trent against Lowry. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Up top, Lowry, guarded by Trent. Lowry, no good. The Bucks leading by 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. The 76ers, number 1.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
And he lobs it up. The shot by Drummond, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
For 3, Lowry sends it home from 3-point land. Lowry's got 9 points now in the second half. Connaughton, right side. Prince, a screen on Martin. Portis into the lane. And he banks in the layup. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Taking those long strides, Portis able to get a good shot off.
Lowry against Trent. Lowry outside. And the basket is good. Lowry's got 11.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Martin against Prince. Portis into the lane. Back to Prince. The 3 knocks it down from distance. Give him 8 points now.
Prince gets the ball and knows he's ready to let it fly. This guy plays with great confidence.
Here's Lowry. He's got 11. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. And the shot's good. Martin's got his first points of the night.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Connaughton with a screen on Gordon. Prince against Gordon. Prince, the pass to Connaughton. Back to Prince. Trent outside. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. Gordon, right side. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Milwaukee out in front, up 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And the 76ers looking at who they've got. Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Paul George. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward. George passes to Embiid. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Wright's checked in for Trent. Andre Drummond is checked in for the Sixers. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
There's a screen. Maxey on the wing. Defended by Lillard. Embiid from outside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Lillard against George. Oh, Damian Lillard. Serious hops.
Another monster night for Dame. Par for the course with him.
Maxey against Lillard. Screen by Embiid. Here's Maxey. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lillard against George. Clock at 6. Now here's Lillard. Defense is right there.
Love the fact that Paul George expends great energy at both ends of the floor. He's a rangy defender who's extremely disruptive. He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Right. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Paul George.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And he sinks the second. And here are the Sixers now. And here is Maxey. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Screen by Embiid. 4 on the clock. Maxey passes to George. Over Middleton. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Hey, when you've got a player like George, in these moments, you turn to him. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lillard. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter here. Shot clock at 5. Middleton attacking. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Persistence pays for Middleton, commanding the ball and really demonstrating why his teammates trust him in these moments.
Here's Maxey. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks leading by 3. Right outside. Middleton outside. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Screen by Embiid. Here's Maxey. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Milwaukee.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Dave makes his move. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the action. Policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
A productive trip to the line right there makes this a 2-possession game.
Oubre on the wing, pounded by Wright. Oubre passes to George. Embiid, a screen on Middleton. For 3, George. Cash. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Shot after shot, one after the other. PG, Paul George, making it happen.
Wright, the pass to Lillard. Wright with a screen on George. George against Lillard. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Oh, he nails it!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And Philadelphia calls time here. 9 seconds left to play in the fourth. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
For 3, George. For 3, Maxey. Can't connect. And so it's Milwaukee who scrape by with the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian.
Anthony. Brent Barry. Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Tuesday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. Then on Wednesday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town.
And for the matchup with the Rockets, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
So the New York starting 5. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. Damian Lillard out there with Wright. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Brunson. Outside for Robinson. For 3, Bridges. The rebound by the Bucks. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. We both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on the game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. We can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. We'll see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. All right, Brent, a fresh season of NBA basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it. Middleton getting up there allows him, with that height, to get up and jam it down.
Here's Brunson, and it's sent back by Lillard. And now the fast break, Middleton with the ball. For the 3. And it's Lillard missing. Knicks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Sweet move, and Towns lays it in.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
And Wright, here we go, and finished off by Wright.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it. This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable all-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All-NBA 7 times, Kevin, the Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done, and he wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do. Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Lillard against Bridges. Lillard misses.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Brunson, right side. Sinks the three-pointer. Brunson's got 8 points.
I don't know. Why is it lefties like Brunson just make it look so much better when you're firing the rock?
Lopez. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Pass to Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
To the middle. And Wright kicks to Lopez. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Hits the three-point bomb.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Brunson the pass to Towns. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
29 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Brunson. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Middleton, a screen on Anunoby. And Middleton kicks to Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And denied at the rim, but they call the foul. Whistle blows, and we'll see him shoot 2 from the line.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
And so he hits both. That will count. No good on the last second attempt there. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
The small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Damian Lillard out there with Wright, and it's Lopez in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that game time. Hey, David, thank you.
Anunoby being aggressive right now, and that's a great sign for this offense.
The numbers will back it up, Brent, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
The kick out to Anunoby. Robinson a screen on Middleton. Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
With a little zest that time, Anunoby unleashing that athleticism at the rim.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. It's right on the wing. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Kicks it out to Giannis. 5 on the clock. No good on that one. Towns with the defensive effort. So for the Bucks, their last game a loss to the Boston Celtics. Brunson against Middleton. Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. And it's a 6-point Knicks lead.
This offense just continues to impress.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Lillard to the paint. And the flush by Antetokounmpo!
Not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
Out to Brunson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:56 left to play here in the half. Pass to Bridges. Outside, Towns. Just 5 to shoot. With the fadeaway. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And Lillard can knock these things down in his sleep. He makes it look so easy.
Brunson finds Towns. Back to Brunson. On the wing, Bridges. 5 points in the game. Pass to Robinson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Robinson's got his first bucket in this one.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
There's 48 seconds left here in the second. Here's Lillard. Anunoby sends it back.
A fantastic defender. Anunoby is skilled at positioning himself perfectly for these blocks.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
To the inside. Stolen by Robinson. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. Good on the bucket. Towns has got the lead up to 7 now for New York.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Lopez left side. Anunoby against Lillard. Back to Lopez. Pass to Lillard. So they foul intentionally.
OG Anunoby. First personal foul. First team foul.
Off the inbound pass.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Well, I think for the Knicks, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the Milwaukee Bucks. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Josh Hart. He's out there with Miles McBride. And it's EuroCup in at the 4-man position. Run for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
Prince looking around. It's Portis, high post. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
Trent setting a pick for Portis. Knicks with the rebound.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Off with the layup.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Pass to McBride. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 7. Prince, right side. Left side, Portis. And that one, good.
Great finish by Portis. No stranger to having to overcome some of the physical play out there.
There's a screen by Achua. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's McBride.
They're still struggling to find the bottom of the net from three-point range this half. They were much better in the first.
For Milwaukee, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Yeah, if there's one drawback to Bobby Portis in his game is that emotionally you just want him to box that in at times. But that passion, man, sometimes it'll really get your teammates going.
Here's Prince. Out to Smith. Lots of room. It's rebounded by New York. Now McBride. Puts up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. McBride's got the lead up to 8 now for New York.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
And bigs like Portis can get up and make those dunks look sweet.
Here's McBride, defended by Trent, and the shot goes in. McBride's got 7 points for the quarter.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Right side, Portis. Prince in the corner. Portis sets the pick for Prince. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's McBride, defended by Trent. Down low, and that one is stuffed right through.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Right side, Portis. Pass to Smith. It's hauled in by Achua. The Knicks leading by 10. And he commits the intentional foul. And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
43 seconds left to play in the third. Here's McBride. Buries it from three-point range. McBride's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Lillard from outside drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
Sims in the corner. Pass to Ryan. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Three-pointer, Lillard. Knicks with the rebound. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the night here. And that one misses. Here's Brunson. He's got 10. From downtown. No good that time. And no good. And so it's New York going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pound. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from
Defensively, we got to do it better.
the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. DeJuan Wright is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Yeah, every so often he's going to remind you that Dame Dollar can make you holler.
Robinson kicks to Anunoby. Robinson sets a screen for Anunoby. The three-pointer, no good. Bucks trail by 8. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Lillard misses. New York shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Bucks. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Good! Giannis from deep.
What a competitor. Giannis right back at you.
The Knicks leading by 8. Robinson drives in, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Lillard against Anunoby. Inside. The kick out to Wright. Clock at 6. Lillard with a screen for Wright. Towns against Lillard. Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brunson outside. A 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Lillard looking around. Middleton dishes to Lillard. Bridges with some nice defense. The Knicks leading by 13. And stolen by Wright. Lopez with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Lillard against Bridges. There's the 3. Lillard misses.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Knicks lead by 15.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Basket good.
Man, how about the focus there? Middleton taking the contact well and then completes the drive with some style.
From deep, Brunson. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And it's Towns penetrating. Anunoby has the open look. And again, New York with the triple.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Knicks.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Brunson against Lillard. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
To stop the run, and Bridges with the block.
Love the aggressiveness Bridges plays with on the defensive end, rejecting the shot.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And stolen by Anunoby. Here's Towns. Sinks that one from the post.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this week.
Lopez, a screen on Brunson. And Wright kicks to Antetokounmpo. And again, the Bucks miss. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
The first free throw is good. He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. Three-pointer, Lillard. It counts.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, an enemy.
got a good one. And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Wednesday, the Chicago Bulls come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. And then on Friday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And that game against the Nets is going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start for the year.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And for Philadelphia, Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Andre Drummond is out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Maxey in at the 1. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. We're excited to be here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year. It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Maxey. Towns with a rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Takes a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Maxey against Bridges. Maxey passes to George. Oh, Robinson with a block. They retain possession. George outside. Just 5 to shoot. Philadelphia with another miss. New York has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Philadelphia on D. Looking for their first basket of the game. Anunoby on the wing. Shot clock at 6. The 3 ball. The offensive rebound. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, this is where Mitchell Robinson can make his impact on the offensive end. Get the putback with that verticality.
Screen by Embiid. And Maxey, here we go. They need this. Embiid's shot is good.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
The hard work that Brunson has put in over the years, it really shows in his game, Doris.
I'll say this about Jalen Brunson. As his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test. Unbelievable footwork, fundamentals, and a clutch gene. Love Jalen Brunson's game. Boy, this is an area of his game that he has stepped up from his entry point into the league. Kelly Oubre is got to be taken seriously from downtown right now.
Towns for 3. Second chance shot. The kick out to Brunson. Here's Robinson. Goes up with it again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Robinson's got his second basket.
Well, Mitchell Robinson plays such a critical role for them on the interior. If he can consistently make these shots, what a weapon he is.
Now here's Maxey. Still no points. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Mikal Bridges. Doris, it's hard to believe the Knicks title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, B.A., what I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
Now here's Towns. Let's go with a 3. Joel Embiid pulls it down. 76ers trail by 5. Inside. Here's Oubre. That one falls. Coming off a Drummond feed. Oubre's got 5 now.
You see the athleticism and the length. Oubre able to get his shot off inside. That's a high percentage look for that young man.
Anunoby for three. Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. George, good.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Knicks have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Anunoby a screen on Maxey. Here's Brunson outside. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Maxey surveys. Embiid a screen on Bridges. Out to Oubre. Drummond with the screen. The three is up. Oubre, that one's good. Give him 8 points now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making...
And it goes!
He gets it! Wow!
I love to see when those shots go in. What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the...
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. Clicking from deep. 4 threes made in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seemed to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line.
Here's Drummond. Outside Oubre. Pass to George. Three-pointer, no good. Knicks leading by 3. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Now here's Robinson. Outside Brunson. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And Doris, you talk about the bounciest big men in the association. Mitchell Robinson's on the short list.
Come on now, this guy is a game changer as a lob threat and rim protector. He's grown up so much in terms of avoiding foul trouble, and he's putting in the work on the offensive end. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time player.
Here's Brunson outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning a title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning. That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night."
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Here's Embiid. Pass to Drummond. Back to Embiid. Down low. That's good from Drummond. On the assist from Embiid. And now just a 1-point Knick lead.
Yeah, it's such a rarity these days, but Andre Drummond is a true 5. The guy wants to work on the interior.
Outside Anunoby. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
For 3, Maxey. Here's Embiid. Oh, and a dunk by Embiid.
Woo, that was big time. I mean, a dunk contest finish from Embiid. This guy can fly.
Anunoby against Oubre. The 3 is up. And Anunoby gets it to go. Anunoby's got 6 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Maxey passes to George. Shoots over Bridges. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. George has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Silky smooth jumper from Paul George, and he just lets it fly whenever he gets free from that spot.
Pass to Robinson. Right side, Anunoby. That doesn't go either for Anunoby.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Drummond finds Embiid. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. Embiid's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, we know Embiid can do it one-on-one, but the catch-and-shoot jumper is showing his versatility.
Here's Brunson outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. 43 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Maxey passes to Embiid. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team. I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Brunson is doubled. Maxey against Towns. Back to Anunoby. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Bridges. 8 points in his last timeout. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anunoby passes to Brunson. With the fadeaway. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Anunoby to halt the run. He can't hit that time. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Philadelphia on top. Oh, all right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the 2nd half.
Man, it's fun watching Embiid do his thing out there. What do you think, Shaq? Because you know what? Don't even worry about it. Looking totally dominant right now.
And moving along, a Met. That does it for half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Eric Gordon is out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's Kyle Lowry, and it's Yabusele in at the 5. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the 2nd half. Achua inside. He's against Martin. Achua gets the bucket. Achua's got his first basket.
Teams are always looking for efficient buckets. This in the painted area by Achua. Yes, sir.
Martin a screen. Tries it from the block. Hart pulls it in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Knicks trail by 5. Outside Hart. Here's Ryan. Gets the 3 to fall. Ryan's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. the layup is good off the glass.
Well, that's just mastery of the lead guard position. Kyle Lowry running the pick and roll to perfection.
Pass to Achua. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. How about on Martin? New York shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Well, Precious Achua, a guy who I think has a high upside. And the reason I say that, he runs the floor. He's got tremendous athleticism. He's able to fit in around great players. He just needs to continue to work on his game.
Up top, Lowry. McBride covers. 5 on the clock. Here's Martin. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Outside McBride. To the inside. Sims. For the lead. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. New York in 5th.
Boy, their rebounding last year was phenomenal. Great fundamentals, aggressive to the ball. That helped them pull down a lot of second chances.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Golden opportunity to take the lead. Instead, he merely knots up the score.
Philadelphia has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Gordon. Hart pulls it in.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
To the middle. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Well, such an explosive athlete. Achua off his feet in a hurry.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Lowry with a screen on Hart. Here's McCain. Lowry left side. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And here's New York now. They're on an 11-2 run. Outside McBride. 1:41 left in the third. Achua with a screen. Hart from long range. They get it back. Goes back up. Nifty move. Achua with the dunk.
This is who Achua is. Tremendous offensive rebounder.
Lowry outside. 1:14 left in the third quarter. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Lowry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, that was about to click 0 when Lowry delivers with a bucket. That was big time close.
Hart can't hit. The 76ers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Lowry. Whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Well, Kyle Lowry makes excellent use of the up fake, gets the defender in the air, and worst case scenario, he's getting a trip to the foul line.
Both free throws good from Lowry. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. Outside Hart. 16 seconds left in the third quarter here. And Ryan gets it to go. Ryan's got 6.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
Lowry outside. Philadelphia with another miss. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. New York out in front. They're up. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent...
Make sure we're talking on defense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for New York, Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Towns in at the 4-man position. Brunson surveys. From the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside Maxey. Inside. Whoa! Embiid with the slam.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Brunson finds Anunoby. Robinson a screen on Oubre. Anunoby for 3. Towns outside. Launches it. Pure from 3-point range. Towns has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 76ers trail by 4. And Maxey, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Anunoby against Oubre. Here's the 3. Anunoby can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And they pick up 2. It's a tie ball game.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Brunson outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. Robinson with a steal. Anunoby. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Let's remember, this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Robinson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. They now take the lead. And the 76ers lead by 1. Outside Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Embiid passes to Oubre. Embiid a screen on Brunson. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
And they double up Brunson. It's stolen by Drummond.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
Well, they have consistently gotten to the line. Clearly a point of emphasis from the coaches. Now, they haven't strayed away from it too much.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Robinson a screen on Maxey. Inside goes Brunson. Towns for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns, well made for pressure situations.
Outside Maxey. Embiid a screen on Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Maxey. And he makes it on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Oh, commanding the ball in big spots. Maxey is so fearless.
Brunson finds Anunoby. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Towns looking for an opening. Back to Anunoby. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
58 seconds left in the fourth. George outside. On the take. Yes!
That's what you expect from your leader. Paul George stays calm and doesn't get overwhelmed by the moment.
Screen by Robinson. This one for three. Kicks it out Towns. Jacks up a three. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Bridges against Maxey. Pass to Drummond. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound, and we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Outside Anunoby to take the lead. So a close game sees Philadelphia taking this one. That, Allie, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season.
place is absolutely buzzing with anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first dub is a catalyst to the start of your season. Helps you find a rhythm very early.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. Jawan Wright is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the 5, down low.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
Lillard looking around. The kick out to Lopez. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's George. He had 15 points last outing. Here he goes. And George with this stuff.
Punishing the rim there. When George makes up his mind he's going to dunk it, there is not much you can do.
And Lopez throws it down.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Now, here's Maxey. Lays it up off the glass. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
You see how creative Maxey is, just dissecting the defense with his handles.
Middleton for 3. Offensive rebound. And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Here's George driving inside. And then George with the jam.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks. An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And George kicks to Maxey. Four on the clock. Fires from the wing, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Middleton against George. Middleton, a screen on Maxey from outside the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
They had to rely on their bench a lot in that game, and maybe it instilled some confidence in those guys.
So it's the Bucks now. 76ers getting the bucket. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
1:21 left to play in the first quarter.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, "I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody." Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Here's Lillard. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Hits it from three-point range.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Now, here's George. He has 7. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Lillard. Giannis outside. Oubre pulls it in. Maxey on the wing. Defended by Middleton. Drummond passes to Maxey. And the layup's good off the glass. Maxey's got 9.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. He finishes with 9 points in the... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
But they can't afford to get complacent because of the early success. There is still a lot of basketball to be played.
Running the wings, it's Oubre and George. Andre Drummond is out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Maxey in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Hornets. Pass to Embiid. Lopez with the steal. And stolen by Drummond. Maxey passes to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Embiid with it. Outside for George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
Maxey with it. He's got 9. Oubre sets the screen for Maxey. Over to the wing. Here's Embiid. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
From deep, George. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Embiid off the bounce. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Milwaukee.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And here's a look at some numbers for Paul George. Maxey against Lillard. Now, here's Maxey. Tight defense on him. Lopez with the block.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
6 to shoot. George passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Maxey. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Lillard. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Maxey. Pass to Drummond. Here's Embiid. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Now it's a 3-point 76ers lead. Lillard against George. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Here's Middleton. A special move before the shot. Middleton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
Embiid with a screen on Middleton. George looking around. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break.
It's good to see the hustle from Middleton here. He's a good partner to have on the break, and he's quick to get up the court.
And George, here we go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the game.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That's good from George.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
The shot's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Lillard against Maxey. Drummond sets the screen for Maxey. Launches it. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lillard with no one around. And the 3 off target. 76ers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 11, and he gets it to go.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Lillard from outside. Doesn't go that time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. 76ers lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
Get ready for the fans.
Looking at Philadelphia, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big.
Well, coming back to the game of the night, the Bucks find themselves in a close one.
You know what? They push the action, but also play within.
And that's a halftime wrap.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Taurean Prince is out there with Portis. Then it's Smith. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. Lowry against Trent. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Here's Gordon. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
Trent against Lowry. Outside, Martin. There's a good screen. Jacks up a three. The rebound by the Bucks.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Portis finds Smith. Now Trent. Portis, the pass to Smith. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The 76ers trail. And here's Lowry. Scoreless thus far. Banked in off the glass.
You got to give it up for Lowry's toughness. He's got that scorer's mentality. Some contact won't stop him from converting.
And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. The 76ers third.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Count the basket. Prince has got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Outside Gordon. To the middle. Here's Giannis. Oh my goodness, the slam.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Trent against Lowry. Pass to Martin.
Hey, yo, right here.
And finished off by Martin.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Lowry against Trent. Lowry dishes to Gordon. Martin with the screen for Gordon. And there's the drive. And the shot is good. Gordon's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Prince in the post. He's against Gordon. Prince's shot is good. Prince has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Here's Lowry. He gets it up. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close.
To review the play.
Check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. 76. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. Paul George is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Embiid in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. George passes to Embiid, and an intentional foul right there.
That was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Maxey looking it over. Lopez with the block. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. Over in the corner, Lillard. Offline with his 3.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Right against Oubre. Over right. Oubre can't get it to go. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And Lillard kicks to Middleton. Back to Lillard. Pass to Middleton. Three-pointer. And there's Lillard on the assist by Middleton.
And one of the most prolific three-point marksmen in league history. Logo Lillard has unlimited range.
Here's Maxey. Embiid with it. Kicks it out to Maxey. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Lopez with the ball. George picks him up. And that's an intentional foul.
Andre Drummond. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Wright. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Middleton, a screen on George. Clock at 6. For 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. That one wide left.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
A wide open look here for Wright. Antetokounmpo finds Wright. That one no good.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot out. Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Giannis passes to Middleton, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
George against Lillard. The train. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
Outside, Maxey. Drummond sets the screen for Maxey. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
There's 57 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Maxey sets a screen for Oubre. Just 5 to shoot. George, that's a 2-pointer.
And there's the length of Chris Middleton on full display. Great timing as well.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct. The guy you want to have the ball. Embiid, this man is a superstar.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lillard with it. Lopez right side. Pass to Middleton. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Great to see Middleton producing like this. You can tell he loves to be a factor in his team's success.
And so the Bucks take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off.
Thank you, David. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.